Hello ladies and gents, right, Venom Let There Be Carnage, or Venom 2, is absolute garbage. That's right, I'm a poet, I didn't know it. Venom Let There Be Carnage is absolute garbage. This review might seem a little bit late because it has only just actually come out in the UK today, in fact. So this is a warning to all of you lovely people in the UK. Don't watch it, and I guess, you know, those that have seen it in the States, embrace and enjoy the fact that we both dislike this film, because I'm sure that is the case. But wait, ladies and gents, from me and Lord Jasper, stop the presses, because we have a sponsor. Yes, that's right, it is Raid Shadow Legends. So, ladies and gents, by now we've all heard of Raid Shadow Legends. Why? Well, because it is actually massive. It has a huge player base. You can see all of these incredible positive reviews online, and yes, there are a lot of people that enjoy playing this game. Now, thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. What do you get, ladies and gents? Use my QR code, you can see it on the screen right here. Why do I like Raid Shadow Legends? Well, look, I like elves. Yes, I know, ladies and gents, I know you didn't think that I liked elves, but I do. Here, see some elves. Here are the elves. Aren't they cool? And one of the main things that is so good about Raid Shadow Legends is they do actually have lore. So like I say, these elves, they look cool, they're badass, but there is actually a story behind them. So in Teleria, we've got two kinds of elves. They used to be just elves, but well, about 700 years ago, Siroth, yes, tempted some of them away from the light. Not with evil powers or anything scary, but he actually tempted them with art and philosophy. When the Arbiter found out that they'd been tempted by Siroth, she got really worried about Siroth's influences and begged the elves to stop. Some did, but others doubled down, and that's where the dark cult stuff started growing. And here you can see the most awesome dark elves right in front of you right now. So this month alone, Raid has got brand new non-stop schedule of special events and activities, including an absolutely jam-packed Halloween lineup towards the end of this month. We're talking big rewards, tournaments against other players, and special fragment events to get some brand new legendary champions. So ladies and gents, if you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description box or scan my QR code and you'll get an epic hero Chonaru, which you can see right here on the screen and is actually amazing. In the Doom Tower, 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get into the game. All this treasure will be waiting for you right here. So once you're in, you can find me in-game under the name Mr. H, and if you're fast, you can join my clan. And it is that easy. Just click the link in the description box and I'll see you in-game. Right, so like I said, Venom is absolute garbage. Not a very good film at all. Hate it. This review is quite literally just going to be me complaining about it. There's no redeeming features on this film at all. So I will be talking pretty much full spoilers. You know, there's nothing really to spoil. What do you expect? Like, most of it was in the trailers. I want to just go through the cast and tell you whether they were good or bad. Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, was actually terrible. This character seemingly has had a brain aneurysm between the first film and the second film. In the first film, he had his shit relatively together. Yes, he was called a loser half the time, but that's because he fell into a loser state. Apparently, ladies and gents, in the Marvel Universe, if you become a loser, you just stay a loser, no matter what redeeming qualities you had in the past, which enabled you to be something better than a loser. In this film, he's an inept douchebag. It literally makes no sense at all. From the first film to the second film, it's like he's had a brain aneurysm. He's like got brain damage going on. And obviously, you know, sorry to anyone that's got a brain aneurysm. It's not a slight. But it is quite literally like he's got brain damage. He sort of shambles around, has arguments with him. It's just ridiculous. Terrible. Woody Harrelson, wasted in this film. Wasted. No matter how cool that first trailer was, second trailer, whatever, don't be duped. Woody Harrelson, not really a standout in this. At least they got rid of that shite wig. So, look, hey, bonus, I guess. Other people, you got Naomi Harris, who played Shriek. Terrible character. Just sort of meandered around, looking like a heroin addict half the time. Michelle Williams, awful wig once more. Bad. Get that wig off you. Outside of that, Stephen Graham, another wasted actor. I really like Stephen Graham. He played Detective Mulligan. He's really good. He's a really good actor. And then I see him in this and I'm like, this could... Oh, come on. Get some better... No, it's not his fault. Get some better roles. His agent needs to get him some better roles because he's a great actor. And again, wasted in this. Wasted. Although he did a pretty piss poor accent, so I guess maybe not so wasted. Anyway, what's the story in Balamory, ladies and gents? Carnage, I guess, is the story. We open up with Woody Harrelson's weird dubbing over a childlike actor. Looked terrible. He's playing a young... Well, there is a young Cletus Cassidy speaking to a young Francis Barrison, which is Shriek. And basically, they're torn apart lovers. Oh, no! Francis gets taken away and gets shot in the face. Turns out, oh, no, she's not dead, because she can survive that, apparently. And gets taken to Ravencroft. Nice little Easter egg. Anyone that wants to... You know, anyone that seemingly can just... nourish themselves on Easter eggs in terms of films, you'll be loving this. Lots of Easter eggs. So Ravencroft's in this. And then flash forward, Eddie Brock and Venom. Pointless arguments. Pointless arguments. The entire film is them basically arguing right up until the very end, where they then fight Carnage. Yeah, that's right. You heard it right. The Carnage fight that you see in the trailer, that's the only fight they have, and it's at the end of the fucking film. Bad. Why? Because, ladies and gents, the writers who, funnily enough, actually, Tom Hardy is one of the writers, or at least he is one of the story by. Bad, because he wanted this. They only face off at the end because they're trying to set up this whole narrative of Eddie Brock and Venom fighting and feuding and having to become one again to recognise they're in symbiosis so they can beat Carnage. You could have done that, ladies and gents, writers, whoever's watching this, by actually having them face off against Carnage at the start, losing, right? Giving us another fight, losing to that fight, because they didn't work together. That would have been much more compelling, would have been better for us, the viewer. But what did we actually get? Well, we had Venom going to some sort of Cinco de Mayo gay bar, wearing loads of rainbow things and doing a massive speech about how Eddie's kept him in the closet, basically, and is hiding him, and he needs to come out, and aliens need to be accepted. But obviously, all these people thinking that he's referring to, you know, the Rainbow Squad, the LGBTQ squad. It's terrible. I don't know what to tell you. This film's shockingly bad. Real bad. Real bad. Oh my god. There's nothing redeeming about it. It was real bad. The effects were wonky, which is kind of what I was expecting the effects to be wonky because they were like it in the start, you know, in the first movie. But you could have improved a little bit. Like, it's like they used the same models for Venom. That's bad. Don't use the same. Like, improve a little bit. They do with everything else that's around in superhero movies. But I think what was so annoying about this film is, like, and I know loads of people are going to cry here. You know, just put your salty tears away. The first film I enjoyed relatively just as a popcorn flick, something dumb, fun, whatever, just a switch your brain off movie, right? Because it still had a serious tone to it. There were fun elements, but it still had a relatively serious tone. This film, they just went, what did people like about the first one? They really enjoyed the comedy. So we'll just ramp that up to like 1,000. And they're just trying to do one-liners constantly. Trying to do quips between Eddie and Venom. Just non-stop. Andy Serkis, you're shite as a director. This was bad. There is no compelling shots. There was nothing specifically which said to me, this is Andy Serkis's film. There was nothing in this film where I look at it from a technical perspective and go, wow, you've done something here. Literally nothing. And Andy Serkis being so, you know, renowned for motion capture and CGI and things like that, I'd expect at least the CGI to be a little bit better. That was shockingly bad. It's just a bad film, all round. If you liked it, honestly, more for you. Good for you. Good for you, because I didn't. And I, you know, wasted time on it. So there you go. Post-credit scene. Oh, whoop-de-doo. How are they going to even have a fight? Venom is literally sat there going, I'm the lethal protector, I'm the good guy. Again, there's another Easter egg you can feast on. Like, they're not going to have a fight, are they? Unless unless Venom licking the screen was actually him basically saying, I wanted to, you know, tongue bloody Tom Holland balls deep or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Pointless. Shite film. Anyway, there you go, ladies and gents. You can hit the dislike button, or you can hit the like button, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Hit subscribe if you maybe didn't hate this video. It's all fine. Thanks so much. Take care.